MLB Prize Picks for Friday, September 20th. I'm Sniper from DFS Army. Hit that like button. We hit our Prize Pick streak play yesterday with Jacoby Brissett going under. We were on a 2-pick win streak. The single game parlay we gave out, well, Garrett Wilson did not get over enough yards, so that one did crap out. But we got plays to look for on Prize Picks today. Going to try and run this winning streak 2-3. Hit the like button. I'll hit the intro. We'll go to work. All right, scrolling on over the MLB plays we have to look at today. We got 3, and they are making us attack the hitter fantasy score. Brent Rooker, 7.5 hitter fantasy score. Manny Machado, also 7.5. And Shohei Ohtani, who everyone is talking about after his crazy day yesterday, 10.5 on the hitter fantasy score for him. Going to break down each of these plays, where I would lean, and then give out the favorite of the bunch. If you want more picks, plays, promo codes, link down below. Sniper20 is 20% off. Great deal. All plays tracked. Play number 1, it's Brent Rooker. Let's look at how he's playing recently. Straight up fire would be the answer there. He was started this streak out. We had the over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs for him. Last 7 games, hitting nearly 400, 11 for 28, 3 homers, 9 RBI, 3 stolen bases. Playing incredibly well right now. Brent Rooker is, let's go to the BVP for Rooker. Thought I had his pitching matchup pulled up. Oh, I do. He's taking on Garrett Cole, who he has never faced before. Cole, pitching well. Last 7 games, 3-3, 2.79 ERA, 1.14 whip. Really pitching well. Rooker has never faced him before. It is a righty-righty matchup. So, this is a really tough spot on the hitter fantasy score. I would lean ever so slightly towards the under. I am not going to submit this pick. This would be what I would go with, but I think it's probably going to be my least confident of the 3 plays. Even though Rooker is hot, even though we leaned on him, the spot against Garrett Cole is not one that I really like here, as opposed to who Rooker has been facing. I would lean towards the less than, as I said, but not a confident pick. So let's go over it. Let's cover Manny Machado. Machado, on the other hand, pull up Machado. Also, no BVP against Garrett Crochet, but it is a righty-lefty matchup, which is a little bit better in terms of how Machado is playing. Oh, the last thing I didn't cover, the odds for Rooker. The 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs, which I think correlates decently with fantasy score. Obviously, the stolen bases and walks not impacted here, but the over is plus 105. Vegas is shading him towards the under as well, so that a little bit more why I would go with the under for Brent Rooker. Manny Machado, it's pretty much a pick 'em for the hits, runs, and RBIs at minus 115. Now let's go look at how Machado is playing. Hitting well, 333 last 7 games, 3 home runs, 10 RBIs. Last 2 weeks, hitting 323 with 6 home runs. Pretty consistent, playing well. Garrett Crochet, on the other hand, for the White Sox, this is where I think things get really interesting here. 0-4, 7 games started, 19 innings pitched, 16 earned runs allowed, 7.32 ERA, 1.53 whip. Dude cannot get anybody out right now. Last 3 starts, he's made it 4 innings, 2 innings, 3 1/3. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and target him. We're going Manny Machado on the more side for the 7.5 hitter fantasy score. Way more confident play there than I am in Brent Rooker. Play number 3 we got to look at Shohei Ohtani, and then we'll go and we'll land on a favorite here. 10.5 on the hitter fantasy score. This is a big ass number. 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs, minus 150, but it's 3 points, versus Machado. So little, obviously, you need those odds to be higher to even be in the conversation. Last 7 days, just yesterday, 6 for 6, 3 home runs, 4 runs scored, 2 stolen bases. That's going to sway these numbers a little bit. 10 for 30, 4 home runs, 3 stolen bases. Last 2 weeks, he's still hitting 306 the last 2 weeks. 5 stolen bases in that time, slugging 867 the last week. Obviously, the numbers are up, not off, just up. because we know Shohei Ohtani is insane. Against Kyle Freeland, 2 for 3 with a double and a homer. He hits Freeland well. Is a Colorado Rockies pitcher. I can't tell from the BVP tool. This game's at Coors or at Dodger Stadium. How Freeland has been pitching recently, pretty good. 3.66 ERA in his last 7 starts, but a 1.19 WHIP. Again, pitching well. It is a lefty-lefty matchup. I feel like everyone's going to flock to Ohtani. I know he just had an insane day. Before that, though, he's 1 for 5, stolen base, 1 for 1. He's hitting home runs in that stretch. Just minus 150. Everyone's going to be on him. I actually think, while I am going to say, I would pick the more on Shohei Ohtani. Let's make that clear. Do think it is a more play. If I go back, though, look at my full list here. Machado's got, I think, a better matchup in the opposing pitcher he's facing. He is red hot as well, and it's 3.5 less points. I got to get 10.5 for Ohtani, 7.5 for Machado. I'm going to land on Manny Machado as my streak pick. But we'll do our recap one more time. Hit the like button for me. Drop me a comment with what your favorite play of the day is. And I just realized I have to go back here. We're going to go Brent Rooker. The pick is least confident of the 3. Middle pick, Shohei Ohtani, more than 10.5 on the hitter fantasy score. And the official pick, the most confident of the 3, Manny Machado, more than 7.5 on the hitter fantasy score. Make sure we get that locked in. We are locked in. One more time, guys, smash the like button. Here's that daily reminder that whether or not you are a DFS Army member, you probably should be. But either way, good luck in those contests. Let's cash these tickets, and I'll see you next time.